Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to my stream. I'm glad that you guys could join us this morning. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're finding yourself here, and for that, I am truly, truly grateful. Do appreciate you guys joining the stream. Pandas, make sure you guys fill out that poll. Let me know what kind of day you think it's going to be today. Good morning, good morning. Hey, drop a GM in the chat. Make sure you guys drop a GM. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, good morning. Scott Hubbard, good morning from Lancaster. Welcome back. Oh, we got Scott Hubbard, a member for more than 6 months, showing his second entry on his two-legged pullback badge. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Do appreciate your ongoing support. Gus Bra, good morning from Washington State. Brandon Jones, still on his two-legged pullback, still working on his second entry. Mike Carroll, good morning from Happy Friday. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. I don't know if you're like trading, love trading as much as me, but you're actually kind of sad when the weekend comes. Oh, Phil W got his second entry. Let's go, baby. Was that there yesterday? I don't think I noticed that if it was there yesterday. Thank you for your continuous support. You guys are probably one of the first pandas then. Do appreciate it. I have been doing this about maybe 6 months now. Randall Stevens, good morning from Utah. Rin S from Texas. Duncan Kilgore. Bernadette, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Just watching right now. Just watching. Something interesting had happened. We are approaching the top of the trading range on the daily chart in a two-legged pullback fashion. A, B, C. Two-legged pullback back to the top of the trading range on the daily chart. So the big question is, are we going to reverse here? And yeah, we'll find out. I think with a second entry, that's actually a pretty good second entry just to enter in as a trap or as a scalp. 10 points breaking below previous candle's low. Just watching here. So this horizontal line right here marks the top of the trading range on the daily. So I have it on my charts, and right now we're overnight session. Basically, it's been consolidating here all night ever since it actually bursted up to it. After hours. I thought I was gonna hit it yesterday, but after hours it bursted up to it and then bouncing off of it a couple times and just finding support on it right now at the moment. But created a trading range basically right next to the high, the daily high, and it might try to break out. It might have a failed breakout, come back down into it. Just waiting for more price action. Right now we do have this trend line going. Good morning everybody. Phil W, Scott Hubbard. It's nice to see that that second entry form. Kind of cool. Kelly Ann, good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the stream. Richard Harris, good morning. Welcome back. Hey guys, as you guys are rolling in, make sure you scalp that like button. Man, what a day yesterday. I mean, whew. Very, very, very strong uptrend. We opened here, or yesterday's close was here, and ever since then, it just never looked back. And the trading session basically started here. I was trying to swing this trap here. I could have gotten out with a couple points, like 3 points, but actually ended up reversing and hitting me. And then once that reversal happened, in my mind, I was like, we could have a strong uptrend day today. And another thing was definitely this measure move. Once the measure move was hit and it blew past it, I also felt like, okay, that's more evidence that we are on a strong uptrend. And really actually been in an uptrend ever since. Let's see if we can find some good two-legged pullbacks here. Let's mark our trend lines here. Would have a trend line like this. Looking for that measure move. Breaks out. Another trend line. It could be break of trend. Also, again, another attempt to reverse it fails. Actually, there are many attempts to try to reverse this market, and most of them failed. Look how many traps are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 traps in a row. Or not in a row, but 6 traps going upwards here. Just watching here, kind of curious what's going to happen here. I mean, we're above the 20 EMA, about to make a two-legged pullback on the 20 EMA. Let's see here. This is the pre-market analysis. Market's about to open in about 18 minutes. Let's just keep an eye on this right now. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you guys fill out that poll. Phil W. Actually, once you reach like 9 months or something, the two-legged pullback changes colors. It changes to like a rainbow color. Juts my style. As what platform are you using for charting here? Yep. M Bonnet answers the question. This is Ninja Trader. Been having a couple red days in a row, and I don't like that, so I'm still trading 2 contracts here until I can become profitable consistently on the stream. So staying with my 2 contracts right now, see how that goes. Waiting, this is moving at a snail's pace right now. Nothing's really happening, just watching. Happy Friday, everybody. It's fine, let's get our bamboo today. We have a two-legged pullback about to trigger right here. A, B, C. Two-legged pullback triggering here. Off the 20 EMA. could be a little worried here. I mean, we do have like movements like this, break of trend, new high. We could have reversal here as well. But this is a two-legged pullback currently forming. Waiting for the second entry. Could be a higher low setup. But we do have break of trend, new high, and could be exhaustive move, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, currently potentially 7 bear bars in a row. Might be coming back into our trading range as well here. Two-legged pullback forming though. Just watching. This is a potential two-legged pullback here off the 20 EMA. See if we had a trend line here. Don't have a trend line. Break of trend though. Break of trend, new high. Potential two-legged pullback. Just watching. I'll take the reversal here actually if I could. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 of the last 9 bars are non-bull bars. So I'm just thinking we could have a trap here to reverse this. Also on the daily, we are at the top of the trading range on the daily. So we could have a reversal here. Just unsure what's going to happen. We have a two-legged pullback about to form here. It's a Pikachu, actually. This is actually a Pikachu trade to the long side. So simple two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA right now. Terrible signal bar. Potential trap here. I'll be interested in a trap trade coming back into our trading range. Currently trap. Still a trap. Still in trap city. Still in trap city here. Be interested in a reversal trade here. Break a trend, new high. Setup. Just waiting here. This might not trigger till market open, who knows. But we might lose our trap as well. If we lose it, then it's all good. No setup. Missed, no setup. There's no setup, so nothing missed. Bernadette asks, what is a Pikachu? Pikachu trade is basically when you have a magenta, or when you have a dark red, dark green number in a gold box or a magenta box. The reason being is because I do explain the Pikachu in the frequently asked questions in the description, but since Bernadette is a good friend. We have a second entry, A, B, C. This is a second entry here. Second entry long. But this is also a B, C, fail second entry short. And so when you look at this pattern, we call it Pikachu because it's a Pikachu tail. It looks like a lightning bolt, which is the shape of the Pikachu tail. So we have to call it Pikachu's when you have both a second entry, a failed second entry, and a second entry, a trap. It's both a trap and a second entry at the same time. I'm gonna have my order here for this trap here. I don't feel like it's gonna hit it though. It feels like it wants to go up. Feels like it wants to keep going upwards, but unsure. Currently I'm in Trap City, so I'll have my trap ready here on the other side. After a second entry, failed second entry long. It might actually take us to market open for this trap to trigger, who knows. It's quite a bullish bar though for trap. Most likely trap will disappear. Trap's gone, so no longer interested in that trade. Now, it doesn't mean that this is not a reversal still. This can still reverse, right? Because you have your two-legged move finishing up here. But the only way to enter a trade now is somewhere down here, making a two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA. And, you know, we have to have evidence of that. We have to break below the 20 EMA, and then we can have a two-legged pullback way down here. It doesn't have to necessarily trap to reverse, but entering to that trap is a high probable trade. So we're just watching here. I mean, this uptrend could just continue. We're still on the 20 EMA, continuing and following the 20 EMA here. Just watching, just watching. Kellyanne says she took this long for a new high, potentially. It's a pretty good trade now, as you can see. Just hope it gets there. See what happens here, pandas. Just waiting. Market's about to open in 7 minutes. Hope everyone is having a great day. John Wilson, good morning from Michigan. Just got the trading range indicator, waiting on the license. Very excited. Let's go, baby. Looking for that new high, looks like it wants to hit it. Strong bull bar ending near tie. Follow through. So you're thinking potentially new high here. More follow through here. Right, clearly above the 20 EMA, acting as support. Right, strong support here. It's just still strong, healthy uptrend right now. If we use this low here, nice bounce off of that trend line. It makes sense to use this one though, in my opinion. Unsure what's going to happen here though. Most likely will continue upwards until proven otherwise. Right, no reversal pattern really. Tempted to make a double top. Instead made a new high here. And potential spot for reversal, but doesn't, and it actually continues the uptrend. So makes me think we're gonna keep going upwards. Like we should have reversed here in my opinion, but we didn't, and so I have no trend line here that will give me a nice pivot here. Market's about to open in 4 minutes. Gab asks, good morning from Canada. Can you show what's a good signal bar for a two-legged pullback? Well, I mean, if you're going long, this is a good signal bar here. 1 second. This is a little off. For instance, right? Candle ending near its high if you want to go long, right? Vice versa for short, right? I mean, good signal bars. Again, this is a good signal bar, decent signal bar. A simple way to do it is if it's ending on the top third of the candle, then it's probably a good signal bar to go long. If it's ending on the bottom third, then it's good to go short. And that's typically, you know, at least what Mac would use from price action trading system. Looking for that new high now. So hopefully that swing works out for Kelly. Got a nice 1, 2, 3.5 points for her. It looks really good though to get that new high here. On the daily looks like this. I mean, we might break this pivot high here. That would be incredible for the bulls. What a comeback for the bulls. Reversing the market. Right off the bottom of the trading range indicator. Going back to the top of the trading range indicator, thinking it might have provided some resistance. It might still. We'll see at the formation, the completion of this candle, see how it looks like, but new high about to happen here. Hopefully Kelly can get her new high. New high. Kelly, hopefully you're out now. Market's about to open in 1 minute here. Market's about to open in 10 seconds. Market just opened. Alright, pandas, let's get our bamboo. Just waiting here. Breaking below the 20 EMA now. Trading range broke here. Just waiting, not sure what's happening here. I mean, we're still in an uptrend, but we do have now potential test of this. Tries to go up here, it's failing. Another two-legged pullback here forming. Could be a trap trade here though, to reverse the market. Trend line here at the moment. No trades right now, just watching. Looking for this reversal here. Break a trend new high. Under the 20 EMA now. Just watching, just watching. Attach it to the indicator here. I'm going to try to reverse this and see what happens. I'm going to swing this. This is a reversal pattern here. I'm going to swing this for a couple points here. See if we can get a nice swing trade. Two times my risk, 2 times risk reward here. Swinging this right now. See if we can get a swing trade. Just a couple points here, 4 points possible. Actually, let's do a one. Let's do one runner. So I'll scalp that out, getting my runner now. See how long this runner can go. Hopefully it can go for a long time. Just have a runner now, protecting our capital. So we got the scalp. Now we're gonna see how far this runner can go. Okay, gotta stop that, but let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Just wanted to get that because so many times I've been like trying to swing it and it doesn't swing and it just scalps, and I should just protect it with my runner. So it happened many times yesterday and I was like, I should just protect this. Just waiting for our next setup now. Good thing I got out. It's not much, but it was played well. It's played well. What's happening here? We do have the reversal pattern here. Bouncing off the top of the trading range now. Looks like sideways movement right now. Unsure what's going to happen. It looks like it wants to keep going up. I mean, 3 strong bull bars in a row. You're thinking most likely after this bar is going to keep going upwards. Watching here. Just watching. This is a 2-legged pullback, surprisingly. A, B, C, potential second entry short. If it breaks the previous candle's low, it'll be outside bar reversal, but it could also just be a reversal like this. A, B, C, could do that as well. Now we're above the 20 MA, right? Broke below and now we're above the 20 MA. No longer valid. Still a 2-leg pullback, going upwards now after a reversal pattern. Curious to see what's going to happen here. Make sure you guys scalp that like button for those who are rolling in. Looks like it wants to make a new high. Or not. Very curious trade here. Whoa, okay. Strong push down. It scalps out right after that reversal and a second entry. It scalps immediately but unsure if it's going to keep going down or not. It looks like it wants to keep going up, especially with this basically failed reversal here, right? That should have kept going down, but failed to do so, and now it's going back up. So this is kind of like a trap here. Some people trade that as a trap. Second entry short. Interesting. Some people trade as a trap, then they're trapped out. Just watching. I mean, I guess I'll go short here. That makes sense to go short here. Back to the bottom of the trading range. Thinking we're in a downtrend, ABC. We have a Pikachu trade here forming. Pikachu looks good to go long, but actually looking to go short here. If this Pikachu fails, I'll be looking to go short again. Just because we have a trading range forming now. This pops up, I'm going to take the reversal on that Pikachu trade. Micro double top. Micro double top doesn't give me my failed trap here. I wanted that trap, but market was being stingy, not letting me get in. Makes a point, trap's gone. Unfortunately. Sorry, market was being stingy right there. I wanted to get in there and that failed, but it didn't happen. It didn't give me that failed trap. It just shot down. It completed this two-legged pullback. This market's a little tricky, kind of unpredictable. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Not sure if we're going to try to keep going up or if we're trying to reverse right now. Very confusing in my opinion. Potential trap trade again to the downside. That's a double trap to the downside if we trigger this. Potential. Not sure if it's going to hit though. Nope, trap's gone. Just watching, waiting on my hands. Sitting on my paws. It looks like it wants to roll over, but unsure still. should make a new low from this break of trend. But failing to do so right now. As you can see, it's coming back up. Strong push up now. Back to the top of the trading range. What bears want to see right now is some sort of double top. That's what bears want to see. Some sort of double top here. Strong bull bar ending near its high, right at the trading range, top of the trading range. Notice how all these second entries are making points right now. These are all making points. All these second entries are making points. It's all being scalped. Strong bull bar ending near its high, but reversed, matched with a strong bear bar, currently ending near its low. Let's see how it ends. That's how it completes. Strong bear bar ending near its low. Just a little confusing right now. Unsure what's going to happen here. I want to enter a trade here. I mean, I guess I'll take a trap to the downside, but this second entry long looks kind of enticing as well. It looks like it wants to come up and break this high. That's what it looks like it wants to do. Clearly above the 20 EMA now. The top of the trading range might block it. Just watching. Sorry. I've been muted for this whole time, but I just been saying that this is indecision, and this one candle, 2,000 ticks went by, only went to the range of 1 point, and so this is even smaller, range of 3/4 of a point. Finally goes down, and it might break to the upside with a trap. The trading range actually expands now, realizing how many hits we have here. Sorry about being muted. Sorry. I should be back. Sorry, pandas. Hey, make sure you guys scalp that like button. It looks like it wants to pop up now. Right. Breaks down and then reverses to make a trap here. Currently, the bears are getting the double top that they want, but we should have a reaction here, right? We should be reversing off of this, but rather we are just floating here with many hits right here, and the market just doesn't know what to do right now. Another small bar, right? This is a crazy indecision right now by the market. Just waiting for something to happen here. There it is. That's what the market was waiting for. Finally. Waiting for that. Looked like it was gonna go up. Finally, when it made the decision, popped upwards. I'm not sure if this is gonna come back down. This might be a strong bull trend day today. After this move, should have reversed, right? That's what the bears wanted. They wanted a double top here, but rather it went the opposite way. So now we're getting strong move upwards. I mean, the 10K chart, I mean, look at this. This is the 10K chart from yesterday. Even before yesterday, basically from here, never really goes under the 20 MA on the 10K chart. Absolutely incredible. The lack of follow-through is concerning for the bulls. Yeah, I was considering going long there, but just unsure. Just unsure. The main reason why I didn't want to go long here is because I saw this trap here thinking we can come back down to the bottom of the trading range, but it is what it is. Missed that trade. It's all good, pandas. Right now we got the follow through. No entries though for us. All right, that's the first entry. Even with a strong breakout like this, the price action is kind of... It's not the most confident price, most definitive price action here. Every time we go up, we were matched with the red bar. Up, red bar. Just looks a little... not as strong as I would like it for a bull trend. I mean, all the charts look bullish right now, but no entries regardless. So just sitting on my pause. No setups for us. That was a decent setup, but oh. I was just confused. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 inside bars. I just wasn't sure what was going to happen. It felt like it was going to pop up. That's what it felt like. But I couldn't tell you why. You know, just above the 20 MA. No entries for us, pandas. This is what the market's giving us right now. No idea what to do. Thinking always in long, I guess. But currently a spike in channel. Spike channel. It's a steep channel right now. Geo asks, good luck, Panda. Do you stream Monday? Yes, I do. Stream every single day. And make sure you guys scalp that like button. Do appreciate you guys joining the stream. See, like, with a strong breakout like this is a really weak follow through. It's unsure. It might come back into trading range price action. The 10K price trading range broke out. Clearly, the 20 EMA is still a support of some sorts. It's just inactionable. You know, I have no idea what's happening. You know, that breakout's nice, but I mean, not really much follow through. Guess what this candle does? Stops out your runner. Right, comes down. If you had a runner, break even. Right, comes out, stops you out with that runner. There's still a gap right now between this high and this low, showing some strength from the bulls. What I mean by gap, this high is right here, this low is right here. So there's actually a one tick gap right now between this breakout and before the breakout. Alright, the 20 EMA still acting as support. People definitely have always in long mindset right now. This is absolutely incredible, the shape of this. Hard to trade in my opinion. Just myself asks, do you only trade the S&P? Yes. On this stream we trade only one single market, the E-mini S&P futures. Making new highs, pandas. Like, even with this really weak follow through, we're making new highs, right, from this breakout. We do have now a type of spiking channel, and that gap here might be the thing, the most telling thing for us right now. This gap from this low to this high, giving more pushes up here. But still no entries for us, right? None of these are second entries. These are all first entries. This could have been a second entry, but it made a new high. It keeps making new highs, so there's no two-legged pullbacks right now. Just watching, just watching. No entries yet. Still. There's a lot of movement right now going upwards. No entries. It's a shame. Got nothing here. No entries, no two-legged pullbacks. This trend is actually crazy right now. Just watching though. Just waiting for some sort of setup. Got nothing. Austin Hare, 3-0 today for 6 points. I'm out. Good. You know, this guy knows he has enough self-awareness to know, you know, where his mental capital is, and so he's out. And I think if you know that you're at your limit, then that is a smart move, right? Everyone is different, and so Austin Hare, good job. Good job with your self-awareness. Hopefully everyone else has enough self-awareness as well to know when they are done with trading mentally. Right? If you can't focus, if you start to feel like you're going on tilt here, no entries for us, just watching this. Not even looking to go short here, of course. Strong bull move. Going parabolic right now. Just watching. Look how small these bars are. Those last two candles were was 1 point. 2,000 ticks only made 1 point. The range is teeny right now. I don't understand this. This is crazy. Like even here, 2,000 ticks, it didn't even go 1 point. It goes 3.25 points here. Absolutely incredible. Am I interested in this trap though to go long? It's strong uptrend. No, I'm gonna wait for my setup. I'm gonna wait for my setup here. Especially with these inside bars. Especially not when it looks like that. Still in Trap City with the perfect scalp. Absolutely incredible here. This is a perfect scalp here. It could go long if you're just trying to find an entry. But when you got 1, 2 inside bars, big bear bar ending near its low. Not big bear bar, but bear bar ending near its low. A little scary to go long now. Are you thinking maybe two-legged pullback to the 20 EMA of some sorts? Like an A, B, C pattern now? I'm sitting on my pause. Waiting for a setup. No setup, just watching. By the way, pandas, I fixed my computer. What ended up being the problem is that it was a little dusty. And all the fans were being blocked. So I took it apart and I just cleaned it, and it's working like it just when I first got it, and it's nice. So if you guys feel like your computers are a little slow, make sure your fans are clean, your filters are clean. Air circulation is key when it comes to your computer. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Just watching here, no setups, right? If you look at this chart, no second entries, right? No second entry here, no second entry here, no second entry here. And this is a potential trap trade, but with these inside bars, I'm not really interested. Just sitting on my pause. I'm not gonna go and trap this high. It could give me a two-legged pullback back to the 20 MA, which is what I would be more interested in. Two-legged pullback back to the 20 MA. But who knows, the market might be stingy. We do get a trading range indicator marking the trading range now up here, showing us that this has been very choppy, right? Even though we have this big move here, it's actually been choppy. Did we get a measure move here, pandas? From this breakout? Yeah, easily measure move. Easily measure move. So that trap does trigger, and then it's reversing now. Looking to come back to the 20 MA of some sorts. That's why I didn't take that trap. Right, these inside bars here make it little sus to enter there. Even though that is a trap. Right, too far away from 20 MA as well. So this is why you skip those. Now we have a two-legged pullback forming. It's actually kind of high now. It's a little too high for me, this two-legged pullback, but this is a two-legged pullback now. We have a B, C pattern now, two pushes down. Strong uptrend. Let me draw my trend line. This trend line is going to be hard to draw. I mean, it's not hard to draw, but it's not going to be really relevant in any way. Unless it comes all the way back down here. So if it breaks above here, it's too far away from the 20 MA, too far away from the bottom of this trend line. Hitting the top of a trading range, right? Hitting the top of choppiness here. So even though this is a two-legged pullback on a strong uptrend, it's not close enough to the area you want to trade. It's just not close enough. Right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits in a row here. Couldn't break out. And so if it does break out, it might be a failed breakout. It might break out maybe 2 or 3 ticks above it and reverse. And so, right, you gotta take note of that. So you gotta make sure you gotta come back to your key area, 20 MA at least, right? This trend line down here maybe as well. I mean, trend line is more preferable. Jack Byun making all green today or this week. Let's go, baby. Now we're coming back down to the 20 MA. EMA, two-legged pullback here. Alright, two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. It's very high on this channel. Right, from this channel. It's on the upper side of it. We have a wedge with a new high here. This is making me not want to go long or short. But now coming back to the bottom of this, I'll be interested. I'll be interested in this long off the 20 MA, also off this trend line here. try to scalp out and then see if we get a runner here. Trend line, also 20 MA. In my opinion, high probable trade. Disappointing right now. This could bite me in the butt. This could bite me in the butt here. I'm just gonna stick to my guns here. I get stopped out. It's about 2.25 point risk for 1 point reward. Off of the 20 MA, also off of this trend line. So, my opinion, worth it. Worth trying for a scalp here. Filled second entry long currently. Trap does trigger. I'm going to double up my position here. Actually going to double up my position here if it comes back up. If it stops me out, no longer interested, but if it does come back up, I'm going to double my position. It looks like it's going to stop me out though. Still waiting. Gonna double up here if I can. If not, it's all good. If it stops me out, stops me out. I'm fine with that. I just see this 20 MA, I see this trend line. I'm gonna trade it accordingly. The risk is worth it in my opinion for this trade. Looks like it won't stop me out though, reversing again. Such a small range, 1 point range currently. Gonna double up my position here. Still in our key area here with a higher double bottom or a micro double bottom this time. Higher low second entry. Double my position here. Try to scalp out the main portion of it and then see if the rest can run. Just watching here. In my opinion, that trade was worth it. Right, we got 2 pushes up, right? Failed breakdown or failed trap, and it pushed up again. And so, but this is, if this traps here, then most likely I'm gonna get stopped out. But in my opinion, that was worth the trade. Double push up, uptrend, bouncing off the top of the trading range, maybe come back to the bottom of the trading range. But since this triggered, I mean, most likely I'll get stopped out. In my opinion, most likely. If I don't get stopped out, I'll be more surprised. Let's just say that. But small risk. It's all good, pandas. I saw the failed trap here and thought, you know, another attempt upwards off of our key area here, thinking that would be a good trade. But if it stops me out, it stops me out, pandas. It's all good. And moving on to the next trade. Probably have another red day today, but it's all good because that trade was worth it in my opinion. Got stopped out. It's all good, pandas. I really thought that was worth it to take that trade up. Even doubling my position off that key area here, right, with this trend line. But it's all good. Sometimes you lose some. Sometimes you win some. Sometimes you lose some, pandas. Down 325. Another red day. I'm glad I'm trading only 2 contracts now. Ah, pandas, this is frustrating. It's not been my week. It's not been my week, to say the least. Pretty strong reversal now with that. Still above the 20 EMA on the 10K chart. I mean, we could have a trading range day today. It's unfortunate. Should have paid attention to my indicator, but it's all good. I mean, I thought it was worth it. I mean, we had this trend line here, and it was working for us. Could have been, you know, you could have seen this maybe a couple ways, but in my opinion, I thought that trade was worth it. Worth taking the risk, even doubling my position on that second push up. Now come to the bottom of the channel here. Overshoot, possibly overshoot to the bottom here. Trying to think what could have prevented me from doing that. I mean, in my opinion, that was a nice setup, right? Especially with the failed trap, another push up, 2 attempts upwards, or 2 failed breakdowns here. Maybe the 3rd failed breakdown would have been the key, but Pretty strong push down right now, in my opinion. Right, the 10K is about to come back and hit the 20 EMA. It hasn't hit the 20 EMA since here. Now finally hit the 20 EMA now. Finally hit the 20 EMA. Actually breaking below the 20 EMA now on the 10K chart. This breakout has been filled now. Finding ourselves on the 20 EMA on the 10K chart. Breaking below it, well below it now. Megan Hedrick. Wow, I haven't seen your name in a while. Welcome back. Welcome back. Uriel's back with his second entry on his badge. Do appreciate it. Megan Hedrick says, I've been gone a while, but what did you get the other account to before switching to this one? I got that one up to about 50, about 50K. 55. Right, overshoot on this side to overshoot on this side. Pretty strong move down. Hope everyone's doing well. Hey, make sure you guys scalp that like button. I know I'm down 325, but it was on a trade I thought was worth it. I'm completely okay losing those. Like off the trend line, also off of the 20 EMA. Just, in my opinion, gotta take that. And sometimes you'll lose it, but in my opinion, you gotta take it. It's worth the shot here, especially if the risk was pretty small. Overshoot here to an overshoot here. Looks like we're coming back in. The 10K, 20 EMA is proving to be a support right now. For a long time, it hasn't stayed under the 20 EMA for very long on the 10K chart. Sleepy Joe says, is this not the same account? Why the switch? I think referring more to the style of trading or the stream where I was doing my account balance versus just doing my daily profit loss. So Megan's been hasn't been here for a while, so I think she was referring to my previous series, and so it's the same account but different, say different series. But before I began this series, right, with that 5K account, Pandas, the one setup that I waited for, failed on me. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Too many red days on stream. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. But I would say this week's been a little rough, even for me. On my normal account, I've had like a lot of green days, and then now like this week, honestly, a couple red days for me on this in this week. But it is what it is. It's part of the process. Pandas. T2 asks, how long did it take you to become profitable? Did you make any money when you traded the E-mini? I'm not sure what that question is asking. I mean, the E-mini, or maybe you're talking about the micros, but yeah, so. Probably about, I'll say maybe 6 months to a year it took me, right? I blew, you know, my accounts for the micros, and since then just been slowly profitable, slowly. Yeah, I think I tried swing trade yesterday, and so it bit me in the butt. I should have just scalped that with runners, but yeah, I don't know. I just started swing trading, and started kicking my butt, and so I could definitely just go back to simple scalping here. We do have a two-legged pullback. We have overshoot to overshoot, and so I'm not really, you know, interested in going short necessarily here. We can come back up here like this. Even though this is like first downtrend, you know, typically you look for a new low. So when this two-legged pullback triggers, you know, you want to get in there, right, to get that new low. That's what you're typically looking for. And you need a decent signal bar. Do have a channel like this here. I'm not looking to go short here. I am not looking to go short. Not after the L4 or H4 setup. And also when the bars look like this, it doesn't look like short, right? Shortable price action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bull bars in a row going straight to the 20 EMA. Terrible signal bar as well. It's not interesting going short here. Right, overshoot to overshoot, coming back into the channel. Simple as that. T2, T2, yeah. So if you first begin trading, I would recommend become profitable on the micros, and if you can become profitable in the micros, then you can become profitable in the E-mini. So I didn't move to the E-mini until I knew I was profitable in the micros first. Definitely not interested in going short here because now you're above the 20 MA. Something interesting happens here, right? So your break evens right here, right? You would enter pretty much at the 50s, and this looks like it's trying to take out the swing traders here. But from here, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, let's see here. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. People were looking for 10 points, but only goes 9.5. Unfortunately. 10 points, but it actually goes 9 3/4. Now it's coming way back up here to stop you out. That's why I wasn't interested in going short here. Even if it did trigger the second entry, I wouldn't go short here. Because of this. The price action showing us otherwise. Opposing information. It's a good signal bar to go short, but context is not good right now. Coming after an H4 setup, a two-legged pullback that is above the 20 MA. It's not something. Some people try to go short right there, and it bit them in the butt, right? Because limit order bulls were waiting right here to buy this up. Do a micro double top. Still above the 20 MA, so I'm not interested in going short here. Right. Plus, you want to come back up to the breakout point. Typically, it retests these breakout points, so most likely has a little more room to come up. Right. It wants to stop out these people who have runners. Right. If you have a runner here, you're like, man, this is gonna be an amazing runner, and the market's gonna say, no, nothing's free in this market. We're gonna stop you out. So most likely gonna try to stop out those runners here. In my opinion. It might reverse after this, right? Because some people who saw this downtrend, this strong breakdown, are wondering, man, if it comes back up here, I'm in, right? Creating this sort of double top formation here. The 10K chart is simple, just a first entry off of the 20 MA. That's how simple it is on the 10K chart right now. It's continuing the uptrend right off the 20 MA. But the price action to me, honestly, looks like a trading range day. Like, we might not go much higher than this, in my opinion. Like, we could make the high or make a little smaller high. But, I mean, the price action looks like trading range type price action. Strong moves up, strong moves down. Breaking way below the 20 MA, coming back above the 20 MA. Alright, pandas. Looks like we don't have much going on here. Might just wrap it up here. Actually, I want to see what happens with this candle. I want to see if it breaks below, if it traps to the upside. If it traps to the upside, about a trigger here. Micro quad bottom at the moment. Breaks below. Let's see if it traps here. If it traps to the upside. I personally don't think it's going to move that much today. Either way. It looks like it's going to trap to the upside, pandas. I almost want to go long here. I'll take this long. I'll take this long to scalp it. If I can get in here a little bit, retracement here. Looks like it's going out without me. Still hasn't made a point. Points made, no longer interested. Perfect scalp made. And it stops out any runners who had runners on this big down move. So I missed that scalp because I was being a little... It formed so quick, I changed my order to a limit order. And it actually scalps out, and it is what it is. Unfortunate, pandas. Missed that trap to the long side. Right, but now look at it. It comes like up here to stop out those runners, right? Even comes out here for anyone who just comes out break even. Right, if you don't have break even +1, and it starts to reverse right off the bottom of this candle here, because you know those who are entering here now, when it comes back up, they're like, yes, got our chance again. I'm back in. So that's why I was pretty sure we're gonna come up and at least hit, you know, the bottom of, you know, this candle here. This is exactly what we see right now with the price action. Right, that hit and it bounced off of it. All right, pandas. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Better than me, you know. Minus 325 today. It's all good. These small little losses are, you know, nothing in the long term. But, you know, for me, I took the setup that I thought was good. And it is what it is. So, pandas, I hope you guys have an amazing banger weekend. Make sure you scalp that like button. I'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. And as always, happy trading. God bless.